All Place, and today we are going back behind the scenes of our AGNDM photo.
So this week is Disney week, and we were like ecstatic when we found out like that it was Disney, because Disney is our absolute life. If you guys know our channel, you know that we love it, we breathe it, we live it, all that fun stuff. But we really didn't want to do like just a character. I mean, we wanted to be unique, especially given the fact that Evie doesn't really look like a character. We wanted to do something like just capturing Disney magic itself.
And so we just took a lot of iconic elements from some Disney movies, and we decided that we wanted to put them into one photo.
So yeah, the first thing that we were thinking of was the magic golden flower from Tangled. Then we got to the Aladdin's magic carpet, like the Stonehenge circle from Brave, the spinning wheel,
the talking flowers from Alice in Wonderland.
Pretty much just as much as Disney as we could squeeze in. Obviously, if we tried to squeeze in absolutely everything, it would be very, very hard. We had a lot of different ideas and ways that we were planning on making them, like the tangled lanterns, things with wire, of course, and then we wanted her to just have Mickey ears, because why not? This was our first rough drawing of, like, kind of her. This was before we decided to add the characters themselves in the background, as well as Evie not wearing a dress like she should have. In the end, she ends up like wearing, we decided, like Mickey ears and like overalls. But yeah, this is where we started. So the first thing that we started working on was the magic flower from Tangled, and we were just making this out of paper and glue and into these like petal shapes.
And yeah, so after we did that, we just wanted to look like delicate and flowy like the actual flower is. So we just put that all together, and this is what it looked like, and that's just the general shape of the flower. And then we took some wire for like the, what do they call that? The middle-y bit. And yeah, I made the stem and the leaves, and this is what it looks like before it's painted, and here it is when it's painted.
And this does have glitter on it and like gold paint and stuff, because you know it is like a magic flower. It's just hard to tell. And yeah, so I mean, if it would focus, you guys could see the glitter a bit more. And we're gonna put fairy lights around this to make it, you know, actually glow. I have really painty hands.
Okay, so the next step was making the cobblestone path that she is walking down. So the way we did this is we took like a trifold cardboard thing, and then just put some hot glue blobs on it in the shapes of like stone, and just continue that until like you have a mental breakdown. And then just paint over it, and you have a lovely cobblestone effect.
But yeah, this is going to take a long time, so we're just going to take it a little bit at a time as we're doing other stuff. The next thing we wanted to make was a spinning wheel, and we found like 10 pounds of this air dry clay that I've just had in the basement for a long time. And yeah, we basically are just using this to make the spinning wheel. So here are all the shapes, and they're just drying. It takes like 24, 48 hours or something. It might turn out like a nightmare. We will see. It's gotta dry, so hopefully it goes well.
Now, moving on to the magic carpet. And our idea for this was using cardstock and cardboard, and then we just kind of shaped it in this flying motion manner. And we covered the rough edges with paper.
And we used water and Gorilla Glue to do this, so I don't know why we did that. Okay, so yeah, now on to the talking flowers. Now, the talking flowers in Alice in Wonderland are obviously two-dimensional and, like, you know, like flat. And we wanted them to have a little bit more dimension, being as this is in, like, the real world with Evie. So we're gonna have to, like, bend this cardboard, but we're gonna cut out all the shapes to get, like, the, you know, their faces, and kind of just try to get that look, and we'll see how that goes.
So here it is all cut out and glued together. So this is the basic shape of the flowers.
This one's a red rose.
Yeah, so anyways, this is what they look like, just all cut out and stuff. And now it's time to paint on the details. And this is important because these are talking flowers and they have faces, so we gotta make them pretty.
So here's just an update on the cobblestone path. We aren't even really a third of the way done. I mean, I guess just about. And yeah, we're still going. So the hot glue gun actually broke.
Yeah, we had to get a new one, so.
Yep.
Okay, so here is how the paint turned out on the talking flowers. This is the red rose. I think there's other ones, but you'll see those later. And now we're moving on to the stone hinges from Brave.
And we just did that with some cardboard stacked. We also made her Minnie Mouse ears, and you guys can see we painted the other ones over there. And we're still working on this one. But we have their stems ready, and that was just a lot of wire, and it's really not stable when you have it on there. And then we have the magic carpet painted purple. We're going to get all the designs on that. And then we have these tassels that we're going to make gold to get, you know, the carpet looking effect. And yeah. Okay, so this is way later down the road.
This is the cobblestone path all finished, and you guys can't see all the details right now. It's weird lighting, but whatever. It just took forever to get all of the stone going. And yeah.
Then we have the stone hinge, the sky painted. We have everything, but it is really late, and we're gonna have to just update you tomorrow. So here we are now with the stems painted, the flowers all painted, then we have the magic carpet all painted, and we are working on the tangled lanterns, and we just like drew the design, and we're planning on putting like tea lights behind it, and with wire to hold it up, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we have a lot of stuff to do, and we're just gonna finish everything and take it outside.
Okay guys, so here it is outside, and I am very aware this looks completely chaotic, but that's part of the process, and there is a lot of wire, and I think you guys can see the wooden dowels that are holding up the carpet. That's all going to be edited out, but we really wanted to have a lot of props in it, and a lot of props that didn't have to be too edited. We didn't want to edit anything in, so yeah.
Now, it is super windy outside, and things just kept falling down. It was really a nightmare to get this set up. So, yeah, we got our pictures taken. Like I said, it's super windy. Things fell down, so we just had to just take what we had, and, yeah, so hopefully we got some good shots.
So here are all of the raw photos, and then here is our finished result. And yeah, I think it's really cute. I like how whimsical it looks, and I'm pretty proud of it, so.
It was hard to get everything into frame. I feel like we had like a really big like image idea going on. We wanted to include so much Disney in it, and our camera's like frame size is only so big. But I think it's really cool. I mean, I love how like the magic carpet is there, and you know, I can really just see the Disney magic in this. And yeah, I think I love the way that this turned out. And I mean, it was so much fun to create. It was definitely one of the hardest photos, or if not the hardest photo we've taken, because the props were just falling over, and that was a mess with all of this like other props. It'd just be like dominoes. But it was worth it, and it was a lot of fun to make.
Ka-chow.
Bye.